We are about to embark on an amazing journey. Hello guys, welcome back to another video. My name is Kiana and I am the owner of Skip Haven Interiors based out of Atlanta, Georgia. So in today's video, we are going to be finally talking about the project that we've got going on. When I say we, I mean me for my design business, my husband and his brother for their property management business. And we are so excited. I've never been more excited to kind of jumpstart, I guess, my business and get out there and do what I love and showcase it for you guys to see. And I'm gonna take you guys along the entire journey. We are at the beginning stages, so bear with me and come along on this journey. It's gonna be a while, but we're gonna have fun doing it. So follow my Instagram if you haven't already. It's Skip Haven Interiors. And I'm just super excited. Today is, say, May 29th. And we're going to start on our project this coming weekend. So just a little background about the project before I get into major details. We have a home that is vacant, and it is actually my parents' home. They ended up moving down south, further down south, because my dad got a coaching job at a university. And so they kept the house because they wanted to use it as a potential rental to get some extra income. So that kind of sparked a thought in my husband's head and mine as well, but he kind of jump started it. He was like, hey, would your parents be interested in us, you know, fixing up the rooms and renting out the rooms, posting on Airbnb or whatever, to get people in there to get some extra income for them and for us as well. And so I initially reached out to my parents, I think it was back in January or February, about it. They were like, yeah, we're definitely interested in it, this, that, you know. And the only dilemma was, I wouldn't say it's a dilemma, but one of my brothers actually lives in the home. So he's staying in one of the rooms. And so I kind of had to run it by him just to make sure he was okay with strangers basically living in the home with him. So I reached out to him and he was like, no, I kind of want to live by myself right now. I'm trying to, you know, rebuild this and that. And so it wasn't necessarily a matter of living with strangers, but just he just wanted the space to himself. So I was just kind of like, oh, okay, I guess I understand. But at the same time, all the total mortgage would be off your shoulders. Like you wouldn't have to pay thousands of dollars versus paying hundreds. But he wasn't open to it at the time. I was like, okay, well, if you're open to it later down the line, let me know, blah, blah. So I think it was March, because it's been a not super long process, but longer than we kind of anticipated for it to be. March came around. And my months may be off a little bit, but I believe it was around the end of March into April. My mom was telling me that Timothy's looking for a roommate and some other stuff. So I told my husband, I was like, hey, I'm gonna reach out to Timothy again and see if he would be interested in having roommates. And he was like, yeah. And so I was like, yes. So, and my parents were still okay with the idea of having it as a rental. So that was great. And so I reached back out to them and we had to schedule a meeting, a Zoom FaceTime meeting to kind of go over some things, details. And so we maybe had like 4 meetings with them between March and now. We maybe had 4 meetings on Sundays with them, just kind of going over details. We gave them a breakdown of price. We made a PowerPoint and we were very professional about it. Like we made a whole PowerPoint. We had our meeting at 6 o'clock. but it came down to writing the agreement and reviewing it. We sent my parents a rough copy of the agreement because it wasn't fully like edited how we wanted it to be. But for the most part, it had all the details on there. And when they got that, they had questions, so we had another meeting. And I believe that was the last meeting that we had with them before we made some edits on the agreement to be sent to my parents to sign. It took them about almost 2 weeks to actually sign it and get it back to us because my parents both had stuff going on here and there, traveling. And so I was like kind of staying on them. I was like, hey, have you looked over the agreement? We want to get started because turns out that we actually have a tenant that's going to be staying there long term at the end of July. She comes at the end of July and it is now May 29th. And so we have to at least have her room, the kitchen and the bathroom ready before we can have her in there. And so I was like, hey, we need you to sign an agreement. I know you guys are busy, but please look it over and get it back to us because we want to get started and get finished before our first tenant gets in. It was a little difficult just because my parents were in 2 separate places. My dad, and before they were separated on their like trips wherever they were going, my dad was tired from work and it was just a lot. And so I stayed on them, but still was trying to kind of give them time to actually review everything. And then Sunday, I believe it was, Sunday is when my mom sent me the agreement back, signed with their initials. And I told my husband and he was like, yes, let's get it. That's basically what I was waiting on, the sign off for us to get started on the project, to officially start. And this entire time I've been kind of looking at photos, saving things in my Amazon cart, getting ideas of what style I want to go for in the space, in the bathroom. And so I'm not technically starting at the beginning, but the first steps is starting in the bathroom. We're excited. The house was built in, I think it was 1982. It's a single family home, 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, but we're making the office space into a bedroom as well. We're gonna have 3 bedrooms outside of the bedroom that my brother's staying in. Nice size living room and kitchen. And when we go over there, I will definitely show you guys a little bit more about it. But we are so excited. I've been going through my paint colors, literally trying to figure out what paint color I want to have on the wall. I think I'm leaning towards white for the bathroom. I think I'm leaning towards a white, a kind of creamier white with a little bit of color. I don't want it to be white, just because people can get in there and mess it up. But I do want it to be either satin or semi-gloss finish for the bathroom. And then the vanity is gonna be green, and we are going to be making some changes, and I am super excited, guys. But I just want to come here and share kind of the beginning stages, details of what we have going on. Also on the exterior, there's some things that we would like to do as well there. But that's for future dates. But it's going to be an exciting journey, an opportunity to learn, to grow my business, my interior design business, and my husband's business as well. So I see amazing things coming in this, and I'm just praying daily that the Lord's hands are always on it, that every move that is made is in His will. Every person involved, my parents, my husband, his brother, and me, that we all communicate well, and that His will is just done throughout the process, and in the tenants as well, because sometimes you can have tenants that don't do your stuff right. But we're gonna not stress, not worry. We're just gonna embark on this amazing journey and be grateful for this journey. An opportunity to do this is such a It's such a blessing to be able to do this, and I definitely look forward to where this takes us as a family, not just me, but my husband and my parents as well. Just looking forward to where this takes us down the line. I will, of course, be sharing details throughout the process of this journey, and just letting you guys know, what we've got going on, like setbacks, just like literally hardcore in the journey, like flaws and all, like mess ups, because I'm sure there will be some. There's always something that you don't anticipate happening. Not necessarily saying that it has to be anything major, but for a first time taking on a full-on house project and renovating, there's going to be things, but I'm excited for the learning experiences, and yeah, I'm excited to get over there. Again, we're going this weekend, so it's the 29th. Tomorrow's 30th. So June 1st will be our first day over there, guys. So I look forward to it. And again, I will be taking you guys along the journey each step of the way. And stay tuned for that. Make sure that you guys turn on your notifications so that you're notified every single time I upload a video. So stay tuned for those. I am super excited to have you guys along the journey with us. And if you have any questions regarding our renovations, our remodel, our tenants when we get in there, our processing, like anything, please leave those in the comments below, and I will be sure to answer those. And maybe a separate video we can talk about it. But yeah, stay tuned. If you haven't subscribed already, please do that and give this video a thumbs up if you like it. But until next time, guys, peace.